Yep.
Hey guys, Coach.
Well,
Elliott, you got a big. I'm sorry, Elliott.
Okay.
You got a big response today. I thought the second inning was really huge. They hit you early, and you hit them right back. You guys have kind of been in a rut. They're a hot team coming into today, but you hit them right back in that second inning. How big was that response?
Yeah, I told our guys Thursday that this team is on fire right now. You're going to play not only a good Duke team, a team is. And it's all about, we know it's about when you play somebody, right? They go through that in football, basketball, all the sports. It's when you play somebody that matters the most. And I told them how Duke was playing a lot of confidence and how good they were. And it's like you said, Rob, they get the 2 spot in the first. And the way we haven't been, hitting lately, it wasn't a good sign. But so that was a big inning. I think you hit it right on the head. That was a big inning, but they stayed with it the rest of the game.
Dan, is he kind of getting a role with a responsibility role within your team that's really vital?
You don't see many freshmen. I've seen a few freshmen like that here. Obviously, Carlos Rodon is at the top of that list and kind of separated himself. But the Jake Buchanans and Mike Rogers, he reminds me of those guys as a freshman. And he's been pretty sensational.
kind of gets overlooked, but the defense made a few pretty good plays down the stretch. Decrecio had kind of diving stop. Fraseman had the kind of jumping catch in right field. How important is it to do that?
I think, this game will chew you up and spit you out. It's probably for me, it's the most unforgiving game there is. You can do everything to practice and you get rewarded not nearly the amount of time and effort that you think you deserve or you put in. And so with that said, this game can wear on you. It can wear on you as a coach. The losses add up. It can wear on you as a player more so because that's a personal thing. That's your 0 for 4. Even if you hit a couple balls hard, that's your ERA. And this game can be unforgiving and can really wear the mental state of mind of a baseball player. And so that's what I'm most proud of today is there's some guys going through it right now, right? And you just got to have the will to win. You got to play with passion. You got to play with intensity. You got to play no matter what's going on. You got to play with a will to win and a belief in who you are. And that's why I'm so proud of these guys today. And you got a great opportunity tomorrow to come out and get another series win against, as you mentioned, a very good Duke team that's playing great baseball.
Coach Ryan Jaros, he's been in and out of the lineup, but had a really big game today. How do you feel about his development as a hitter and how he's been contributing to the team?
He's the perfect example of what I just said, a guy that does everything right, works so hard. I mean, we're trying to get him in the lineup, but right now Hebner is part of the reason we can't get him in the lineup at third because Hebner's playing such great defense and getting some timely hits and executes some things for us. So we put Jaros in left field 2 days ago. And he had an opportunity today to DH, but he took fly balls in left field in one group, and then he took ground balls at third base. He just works so hard at everything he does. And if you will work at this game and keep your head up and the belief in who you are and the will to win and just love this game, then this game will reward you once in a while. And when it chooses to reward you, it's why we play this game. It's how we deal with all the pain of losses and all the pain that this game gives you.
Being able to get into their bullpen a little bit, how valuable is that for tomorrow?
Well, it's valuable. That's the good news. Bad news, their bullpen's extensive. I don't think they run out. I don't know how many pitchers they got. They got a lot of them, and they pitch them a lot. And they have a system and they have a routine where they pitch them a lot, so I'm sure we'll see some of the same guys back.
Coach, I want to ask you about Hebner. To have a weapon that bunts like that in the lineup, how vital is that strategically for you?
Well, you can't sit here. I mean, I think we probably hit 10 home runs last year. And I think until today we had 29 coming into today's game. It's like 10th in the ACC. We're not a home run hitting team. You just got to score runs. But we're in an era right now that everybody wants to shoot not only a three-pointer, we want to shoot 10 feet behind the three-point line, right? And we want to dunk instead of laying the ball in. I've seen so many dunks missed in March Madness. It's unbelievable. got home and watched Houston. I'm a big fan of Kelvin Sampson. So I got home last night and tried to find something to get my mind off our game. And he ran that great play at the end of the game, and instead of the guy dunking it and maybe it hits the rim and bounces out, he just kind of laid it in. I thought that was awesome. But I love Kelvin's statement where he said the guy that made the pass grew up on a blacktop and a double rim. He didn't have a personal trainer and all the things. Sometimes it's just about blue collar, where you came from and how bad you want something. But anyway, I just really proud of this team today, because this is a young group. A lot of them are new to the ACC, and the ACC is also unforgiving, as baseball is. And you got to be ready with the most confidence you can have every day in yourself. And this is a game that sometimes takes that away from you if you let it.
Speaking of that, after Jacksonville, you guys were a little lost mentally, and now it's a completely different team. Who really gets the credit for that, and what have you guys done, and how proud of you are of those guys to bounce back?
We were probably as lost as Columbus or Magellan, whichever one of those guys got the most mixed up. But the credit always goes to leadership of the players. You know, we're with them a short period of time, but that locker room, the Signature where they live, Wolf Village where they live, they're together all the time. And so the turnaround has to go to the leadership in that locker room, which I think is always the way it is. Players turn things around, coaches don't. They try to have a system, they try to have the right people in place, the right character people in place, and if you can put that system in, then players are the ones that turn that around. So something happened, I heard, and whatever they said, and that's why KL, the late great KL, who I love so much, and obviously congratulate Wes Moore on the run he went. You know, I got home and I watched the end of the Houston game. I think I went to bed at 5:30. I went to bed, watched the end of the Houston game, then I watched NC State's basketball game, to my disappointment and dismay, and so proud of their effort and the way they played. And then I watched our game over, and the late great KL always told me to keep your players living together, because they're the ones that turn things around. So I'm sure that's what happened.
Nice.